Welcome back, YouTube. So we did a catalytic converter, 2 catalytic converters for a wholesaler's Acura a few weeks back, and then the customer came back, said there's a Po420 code, and we chased down one issue was they're putting the wrong gasoline in the car, and we don't know the history of these cars when they come in with a Po420 or 430, and that's what we go by. So anyway, so we did both catalytic converters. And then now we're back and we're pulling the back catalytic converter apart. And then this is the firewall cat, which is bank 1. And then look inside. Look at the black soot inside of here. So this is coming right out of the engine. So no new catalytic converter has any success rate if the engine is burning and blowing oil into the exhaust stream. The upstream O2 sensor was full of black carbon or oil. We're not sure exactly what it is, but I would say it's probably a little bit of both. But now we're back with an efficiency of code again, and they're complaining about the job. So on top of that, we also noticed from manufacturing that there's an exhaust leak too. Underneath this bracket, there must be a pinhole, and this is soot right here where my fingers are, blown out of here in this way. So there must be a pinhole, but that carbon is passing through the catalyst. Carbon is passing through the catalyst, and the catalyst can't burn whatever this is, or it is burning it, it's getting hotter, and it's tripping an air fuel, cat efficiency code. So it's starting full rich here, and it's staying full rich all through the catalyst. Came through a pinhole at the bottom, and all soot here. And then the O2 sensor is saying, hey, something's wrong. Trigger a Po420. It's not gonna say, hey, your engine's burning oil. Hey, your injectors are leaking down. Hey, you have blow-by. It just says, hey, here's the problem. This is the program that identifies that no post-catalyst too rich, no post-catalyst too lean on diagnostic strategy on this car, I do believe, because we've never seen that code. But here you go. So you're not fixing the root cause of why you had a Po420 from the get-go, and here you go again after a few weeks of the customer driving around with the wrong fuel in the car and us taking a further look at what we're dealing with. Just pure carbon, soot. I'm trying to smell it. Come smell this. Tell me what you think it is. Don't cut your fingers. I would say fuel and oil.
There's not much fuel.
Not much fuel, but definitely a lot of oil.
Definitely a lot of oil.
Yep. So he both agrees. We have a little bit of unburnt fuel spent in it, but we're both agreed that it's both. It's probably all blow by. Yep. So at this point, most cars that come in here with a cat efficiency code are maintained like piss and shit, and that's why they're here for a cat efficiency code, because the engine, the catalytic converter should last forever, and they only react to what is going through it. So whatever comes in the top passes through the catalyst. The oxygen sensor says good, bad, or better, and that's how you get a cat efficiency code. You get a misfire, boom, it blows it apart. You get too lean, it melts down. You get too rich, it melts down, and it clogs. So here's an issue that we're not going to be able to fix, and I really don't care. So at this point, we're going to swap the converter and advise the customer that you have bigger issues than cat efficiency codes, and see you later.